again. So here we are. Or good evening, good afternoon. Depends upon where you're at, of course. But it's another chance to take 5 whole minutes out of our day. Actually, it's more like 10. Take a whole 10 minutes out of our day. Take a breath. Let our shoulders droop. Because by this point, and I just got up not that long ago, and I'm already running around. So I am grateful to have a reason and somebody to remind me to take that breath again. As I say pretty much every morning. Listening to the cards like they're the ocean. Yeah. Taking our moment to see if the universe has any tips or tricks or anything to point out to us. Because if we reflect on our angers and our resentments or the good things, can help us to really understand it before it happens. That's the goal, is to act instead of react. Boy, I'm glad you didn't see that shuffle because I just made a mess of it. Oh yeah, I am going to respond to you, by the way. Yes, so you can tell there's a theme. It's instead of and I am a musician, and instead of rock shirts and all that stuff though, is that I collect shirts of authors. So that's why you always see me wearing weird shirts. Yep, Edgar Allan Poe, and yes, Shirley Jackson. The Haunting of Hill House, and We've Always Lived in Castles are just 2 amazing books. Everybody just knows her for the lottery. So anyway, let me bring myself back down. Okay, so shoulders drooped, taking that breath, getting centered. Let's see what we have for today. Okay, here is our stack, divided into 3, each one a thread going out to the universe. Each thread is a different conversation, and whichever one we pull will be a different conversation that we'll carry with us throughout the rest of today. If the butterfly theory is correct, just a little simple choice like this, it's 3 different concepts, 3 different ideas that could actually affect where we go. So today is Friday. The weekend's coming up for some of us. I'm just going to see what's right here on the surface. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. Let's see what we have today. The Empress, and she's looking over to the right, so what is she looking at? Oh. Okay. So if we stop right here for a second, 3s are about growing and creation, and that's what the Empress is, and she is the one that guards hearth and home. She's the one who, while the Emperor takes care of the battlements and the fields and making sure that the land and the politics and all that, things like that. So this is like an absolute balance. This is the Empress and the Emperor, 3 and 4 together. 4 is all about stability, 3s are about growth. And then we have another queen here. And this is the Queen of Wands. And this is a minor, so these are the majors. And I'm seeing this growth here. This court cards can be people. They can be us. They can be situations. But I'm not seeing, let me flip this over because I can see a couple different ways this could be going. With the Eight of Cups, and eights are about progress and moving forward. So there is a dynamic between these two here. And I know other readers are going to have different feelings. Everybody has different feelings about this. But I see this Emperor looking into the past. And I see this really positive look on her face. So here we have these two. And it almost makes me feel like there is a journey of the Queen. Here she is with short hair. Here is the Emperor. And it's as if the Queen, time has passed. Hair's longer. Her gown has grown red and grown longer. And it's as if here we are, the Empress, and she is the half of a whole. She's the half of a duo. And she is the heart of that duo. But she's moved beyond that stability. She may have even been reduced in rank as far as, yes, she's a queen, but she is a pip card, which means she's taken on a less important role. But now she's traded in her scepter of gold for one of fire and creativity, one of passion. This is how we are raised to be, and this is everything anybody could ever want. But this is her being what she wants. And the reason why I'm looking at it this way is because with the Eight of Cups, eights are about progress. Eights are about moving forward. Sometimes to move forward, we have to leave something behind. And I'm just getting this, actually what I want to say is like this beautiful story thing going here where this queen, and again, cards are gender neutral. This is like our inner aspect. This is our external aspect. Inner because in our inner life is where our spirituality is, where our emotions are. The king is external because that's where we protect our outside area. That's the stuff that's outside of the heart, the mind that we have to, secure our kingdom. But the Eight of Cups is just showing that there's this map here. And the queen has gone past. It's not that things were wrong or anything like that. I mean, this is just a powerful. You know, these two together are just powerful. But she's young and she's, you know, she's got these ideas and things like that. And it really is. Good morning, Carla. So it really is. This is what everybody expects, and it's not a bad thing. But it's not what this queen wants. And the king has got his back on her desires. And again, wands are desires. Wands are passion. Wands are energy. But the king may not understand her internal life and her internal need to move forward. This could even be a father figure. Maybe that's the easier way to look at it, that here we have the daughter who is going to be the empress. You know, we have the father, and he has raised her to be proper. She has, you know, I mean, he's done the best he could. Maybe there wasn't even a queen around, and so she's going to take over, but it's like it's being raised, and he's pleased, and she was in this environment. But regardless of anything, if we put this here, because she decided that it's like, what I am today is not what I need to be. What I am today is not what I need to be. And her internal life takes over, and this circulatory system here, this map, is what she's looking at. And she's willing to give up being the empress to just become the empress for everybody. The empress to becoming the queen that she wants to be. I mean, you can see the growth. You can see the growth. She's allowed to let her hair grow. She doesn't need the gold scepter. So this is about looking at where we are, which may be a good place, but imagining where we could be. All the best in the intentions in the world, but where could we actually be? This is the external world. That's the internal path. What are we willing to leave behind to move on? So, it is Friday, and I hope everybody has an amazing day. And it's just one of those things where, again, what are we willing to leave behind to get where we need to be? Not that it's a negative. And for people on Twitch, SL Wyman just said, the Raven's legit my fave poem. Thank you for your practice, and I hope you have a nice day. This was a great reading. Good energy to start the day. I definitely feel the societal pressure to succeed. Yeah, I absolutely get that. Especially, you know, I have my regular job. And but I'm also an artist and a musician and a reader, societal, and it's not bad. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. But inside I am that Queen of Wands with the passion and the emotions and the drive to create. And an artist is always having to make decisions about, do I eat or do I create? You know? And women have that decision to make, since we're talking about the queens here, because women are the creators. Whether physically or emotionally, that self that we have inside ourselves, again, that feminine self is the creative self. So, thank you all very much, and Carla, I hope you have an amazing, wonderful day also. So, thank you again. This was really good, and I agree, it's a great way to start the weekend. So, I will be back on Monday. Take care of yourselves. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. And I will see you later. I'm going to have more coffee and then I will see you later. Thanks a lot.